Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading for the next 6 to 7 days. It's good for any placement of Pisces in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, subscribe and hit that bell. Well, Pisces, I think that the energy that I've picked up on for you, I'm picking up on either one of two things. I think that some of you are going through or have recently gone through a breakup, and this person is checking back in with you. They miss you. They miss talking to you. I think you both feel really bad about the breakup because I do have a regret card and missing you, reminiscing about you, but the two of you just aren't on the same page. I also think that if any of you are getting into a new relationship, maybe you're healing from a person that, you're not quite over yet, or maybe the new person you're dating, there's still, I'm not going to go so far as to say I'm seeing trauma bonding conversations. I think that it's more so that if you're meeting a new person, the two of you this week might be sharing your difficult stories, but there could be an ex that's still lingering. Take it as it resonates for you. What came out of Cosmic Insights to start the reading was cycles. So there are cycles being played out of communication, and they'll be back. Intimacy is at the bottom of the deck, which says sexuality and chemistry, but it also says reminiscing and open your heart. There's distance between the two of you. So there will be cycles of communication, and you'll hear from them. They'll communicate with you because there is some sexual tension and chemistry, or maybe it's just a reminiscing. There's reminiscing happening. I pulled out the Illumination Oracle deck and said, tell me more, Spirit. Regret, past life connection, inadequate, fixing what's broken, and missing you. But you are releasing and starting a new journey. I do have divorce down here. Some of you are going through a divorce. But there's definitely regrets about the past, and someone feels inadequate and they feel like they need to fix something that's broken, maybe for themselves personally. They do miss you, but there's like nothing really here that says, let's get back together. I think you're dealing with a person that maybe like has some regrets about what happened between the two of you, because what they have to say is, it wasn't you, it was me. I'm to be blamed. I accept fault for this. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved, and I missed out on something good. The next person you allow into your life will be lucky. But then at the bottom of the deck, I spend a lot of time wishing things could be different. I feel as though this person is because it is Mercury retrograde now and Venus just went station direct, I feel like this person might be saying, why did I end this relationship? Why did we break up with each other? I'm hearing someone say, it's not like anything was particularly wrong. This person, I didn't get a I wasn't ready card. Well, I think, yeah, I missed out on something good. I wish I could have loved you. It wasn't you, it was me. And now I spend a lot of time thinking about how things were. Overall energy of the reading is the moon. So you are on someone's mind. The way they're feeling is the Two of Cups. They want to talk to you. I think there will be a conversation. I think the two of you will check in with each other and be like, hey, you doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Something like that. But you're being seen as the hangman, doing that thing you do of radical acceptance and being chill. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Star. You can break free from this, but someone does want a freedom and a healing, but the final outcome is the Ten of Swords. Ouch. So pain. So working through something. We have a Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. He looks anxious, like he's going somewhere. And out of my clarification deck is you. But you're pointed in different directions. I'm hearing that this person is anxious, but you're around each other, I think. I think you're around one another at different times. So with the moon, like heavy cyclical emotions, clarifying this is the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. Well, I like the moon and the Hermit together because this is a person doing self-reflection. It is Virgo season. We have Pisces or Cancer here, a Virgo and Aquarius. The Star is here twice. I also have Libra or Taurus and your energy. We have a lot of fire sign energy coming out as well. But someone's really searching their soul and they're thinking about themselves. That's self-reflection. It's not easy. But with the Ace of Swords to the Star, this is a person that's trying to have a breakthrough that will free them from illusion, that will free them from heaviness. I think that this person will get psychic downloads about you. I think that they will remember things about you. They're trying to break out of their own malaise. The way they feel about you is the Two of Cups. They can always talk to you. Everybody can always talk to Pisces. You guys don't chase people down. You let people come to you with that High Priestess energy. You're so incredibly kind and warm and inviting and sweet people. Of course they think they can talk to you. Clarifying this, though, is the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. You guys may run into each other at like a bar or a restaurant. You'll remember good times. You'll talk about good times. You may have a very pleasant, happy exchange in the moment. But then with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups, it's like, I don't want you to know that I have these fond memories. Or it's like, we're going to be cordial. We're going to be nice. I'm hearing like no harm, no foul. It's all good. No ill will. You know, you may tell them something that they're like, wow, that's so great. Congratulations. I'm like legitimately happy for you. It may make them wonder, like, how do I have that kind of breakthrough in my life? Like, how does Pisces attain this kind of like radical acceptance and emotional freedom? That's because you guys never give up on your ideals, you know, your idealism. But then they like sneak off and they remember you. They may also just see you out talking to another person. They don't want you to know that they see you. They have these memories. There could also be children involved. But I still keep hearing cordial, everything's okay. But this is how they see you. I'm like, okay, thanks for the recap, Spirit. I know I'm reading for Pisces, but you're coming out as your own major arcana card. So when that happens, it's like you are literally, quite literally, the example of the spiritual lesson that your sign represents. You are the example of the Hangman. I see this for what it is. I radically accept. There's no action to be taken at this time. I'm not hearing let's put it on ice. It's like I'm just going to take this hot minute and stretch out my lower back. It's like you're just doing that thing that Pisces does. You know, I'm also hearing that someone might be checking in like, hey, are you good? Is everything okay? And you're like, yeah, I am. How are you doing? It's like, I have my good moments, but I have some difficult memories. I haven't given up hope. Like I'm on my own healing journey. They are trying to go in the right direction. But clarifying the Hangman is the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, you're moving on, and you're moving on to something new. And you're moving on to something new with a lot of growth potential. I think you have a lot of nurturing energy here that you offer this person just by being you. She is standing here, but the Empress doesn't chase anyone. She's often a mother. She may be a business owner. She has a lot of responsibilities usually, takes excellent care of herself. I'm hearing that like you are just completely focused on relaxing self-care. You want nothing to do with drama. I'm also hearing that you're only going to tell this person so much. And if they come towards you, I always say about the Empress, she's saying, you can jump through my hoop, but don't expect me to do any gymnastics for you. But it's not stuck up. It's she's just calm and the epitome of grace and dignity, moving on and looking for something new in your life. And I feel like the Ace of Wands is something very personal for you that has nothing to do with romantic partnership. It's more about personal goals, personal development, looking for something that really inspires you. Some of you are highly creative as well, very creative people. I'm hearing that some of you are in health and wellness. I hear that some of you tried to help this person. Some of you do like Ayurvedic medicine or coaching or something like that. You tried to help this person maybe rope in some things that they do to excess, but they couldn't quite pull that off, but now they're thinking about your advice that you gave them about how to live a healthier, better lifestyle. And they're like, yeah, that really could bring me freedom. I think that a part of them just doesn't quite know how to do that. This person may pull on your heartstrings and want to talk about the memories. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. I do have the star, so Aquarius energy here. But clarify, which is about healing, renewal, healing after the tower. Wanting to have a newness and a feeling like that's the opposite of hopelessness. But clarifying this is the King of Wands. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They don't have to be that sign, though. That's a person with a grand vision. I mean, the poor King and Queen of Wands, everyone says they're a player. It's not always about being a player or not committing. The King of Wands will commit in life, but he's very focused on his grand vision. Although this person does like to get attention and they do like to feel good about themselves. But then with the King of Wands, I have the Wheel of Fortune to the Nine of Wands. This person needs to go through some more of their cycles, whatever their karmic journey looks like. Karma is not a bad or dirty word. We have more cycles of karma than we do dharma here on earth, I think. And I do think that this person wants more for themselves in life. They may be like newly single from you or another person, maybe. Maybe you're trying to break free from him. But then there's this guardedness. Things aren't easy for this person. It's like they like the idea of there being some kind of a connection between the two of you. They like getting your attention. I think you inspire them, but at the same time, they're not going to open up to you. I wanted to know. I clarified more. I'm not going to do an extended. I clarified more. And I got the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess. It's crazy. It's like they are under the impression that you would jump at the chance maybe to get back together with them. Because I feel like this is them saying, whoa, don't come in my front door here. And the High Priestess within you is like, but I can feel you trying to pull me in. I do think this person tries to pull you in, but then when you arrive, they say they don't want you there. Watch out for that, Pisces, because that might be a person kind of playing games with you to a degree. Like, I can't get too close too quickly. No, we can't do this. It's difficult for them not to reconnect with you if this is a person that you've had a breakup with. Or it's difficult for them to connect to you if they've recently, some of you are dating a person that's newly single. They're really newly single. I feel like you are not newly single. Like, if you are single, you've been single for a while, you're good. You're all good and you're just in calm waters. You're looking for new things in your life. But then we have this Ten of Swords. So either this is your pain or their pain. Maybe it's a mutual pain. This is a general reading, so I don't know who's feeling this pain. But there has been a pain. And underneath this is the Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. I do see that this is a regret card. I do see that there is a sadness and feeling like they've missed an opportunity. Someone does want healing, love, family. If you're dating a person that's just been through a breakup and now they're dating you, do they want this? Yes, they do. But they are not ready to let go of the past. They're still very much on their own healing journey. They still have a lot of regrets about maybe their last relationship. They want love, but they don't know how to accept it. But again, if this is, I'm feeling like two people are talking after a breakup because they miss you. They could connect with you. They are sorry that this didn't work out. But the thing is, because the Ace of Cups is here with the Ten of Cups, it could still work out. There's still a chance. I hear something, I don't mean to put it this way. I just can't think of another way to put it, like ready-made family, instant family. Some of you are parents. Some of you have children. Your kids are like, they're young, they're sweet, they're beautiful, they're great. And yeah, like you're everything to your kids and they could have just come right in. And the Empress has like a lot of love to give, not just to children, but to like a partner. your parents, their parents, like she's just got nothing but love. It was like you were everything that they ever wanted, but yet they couldn't go there with you. I'm hearing that. What this person also wants to say to you is, I want to tell you so many things. I hope I will see you again sometime because I've been struggling lately. I was careless with you. They were careless. You know what it is, Pisces? It's like they don't want to commit for whatever reason they can't, but they like telling you things because you listen to them. And they do want to run into you. They do want to see you because they've been struggling. This King of Wands showed up again. This person's overall energy is the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands and the Seven of Swords. I did clarify this. Okay. I think that this person looks at the dating pool or maybe just the people around him, like in his home, his neck of the woods, his life. And he's like, oh my God, how do I lead these people out of danger and turmoil? And how do I get everyone to stop fighting? Like this person may be a visionary leader in some way. This person may not get along with the new people they're dating or other people they're dating or just other people in their life. I think it kind of drives them crazy. They can't stand noise. I'm also hearing that this person, the two of you might have had you had something that you did all the time. I'm actually hearing something about the game of cricket, like a sporting event or something, and that they just didn't like it. They tried to like it. They didn't like it. They want to get away from situations where they feel like they have to be in charge, but it's overwhelming to them. I think this person experiences a lot of pressure in their life. I also think that they have some imposter syndrome that they don't want to admit to either. I wanted to know what the Seven of Swords was. You may run into them somewhere and they're like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. I also think that the people around them don't give them the attention that they want. And they're getting in touch with why they can be so attention-seeking at times. So I clarified this little sneaky guy that feels like he needs to slip away from the action or struggles to be their real self. I have Temperance. Some of you are dealing with someone with Sag in their chart. Temperance, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Nothing about their life is thrilling them right now. I feel like this guy puts off an energy of a lot of ego and self-sufficiency. And he also struggles to reveal his emotions to other people. Like he'll never let anybody see him sweat. He's bored to tears and he has regrets. I'm hearing a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda off of this person. But I would be careful, Pisces. Like, don't let this person use you because they have no one else to talk to. You know, they're struggling to really embody the King of Wands energy. And I do think that this might be a little bit of a test just to see if they can get you to still talk to them. A lot of us, when we go through a breakup, watching our ex calmly move on while we're trying to calmly move on. And then we get ticked off when he's getting ticked off that you're not there to pay attention to him. Here's what you have to say. You are the nicest people. You are good people. You're not doormats, though. I've seen a Pisces pick up a sword a time or two. You're not a doormat. I forgive you. Yes, with the Hangman and the Ten of Swords, is there pain? But yeah, there's pain, but there's also like a radical acceptance. And you're like, you know what? I can move on. My life is going to go on. I forgive you. You did not break me. Next time I'll listen to my intuition. I think you knew all along that this is what would happen. I think you're bummed out. I think you're very compassionate. I'm hearing you have so much compassion for this person, but not enough to sit here and cry over spilled milk and assume that it's your responsibility to be their mother or fix their problems. It's so hard to be the Queen or the King of Cups, right? I mean, I'm an air sign. I have some water in my chart, but really, I don't know how you people pull it off. It's very difficult to be emotionally compassionate and mature and loving, but like still have boundaries. So that's bravo to you because you're the Queen of Cups. I think, you know, your energy pulls towards them, but you don't get up. I'm also with the Four of Wands, lots of self-care, time at home, taking care of your body. I'm also seeing here her feet are in pebbles. Some of you are working with Himalayan sea salt. Maybe you're soaking your feet in copper. I'm definitely sensing that you spend quite a bit of time at home in an outdoor space. I'm hearing moon rituals, lots of prayer and meditation, calm in your sacred center. I love the High Priestess always, your energy, which is, I'm here for you if you want to come and talk to me. But I'm not going to open up and glom all over you. I'm just very calm in my sacred spiritual center. I'm very emotionally balanced. But at the same time, you're also like, squirrel. It's like, you're like, I care. I'm mature. I have stability here. I'm hearing some of you are like online therapists, or some of you may go to people's homes and do therapy, massage, or you have them come to your home. You work one-on-one, maybe doing counseling. Some of you are reading tarot. You're doing moon magic. And I'm hearing that this is like your life's work. This makes you feel really in your own body, really in touch with your own emotions. But I mean, with this Ace of Wands over here, the way they see you and the way you see yourself, I love that the Page of Wands is here. The Page of Wands is also a Sagittarius energy. And it's like, what kind of bullshit can I get into today? Like, what kind of shenanigans can I explore? The world is so big. I want to travel. I want to try new things. I'm going to go on a little bit of a spiritual journey. I want to be excited by my life. Like, I feel all this, but I'm so letting it go. I did want to know what the Page of Wands was, and I have the Wheel of Fortune. That's life. It was just a cycle. Strength. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. Heart of a Lion, incredibly compassionate and diplomatic. You look so compassionate and so diplomatic right now, Pisces, as the Queen of Cups, Strength, and the Empress. Some of you are staying with like a mother or an older friend. I'm definitely seeing that like there's this really good healing conversation between the two of you. They're going to say they're sorry. They're going to say they're working on something. They look very emotional, but for you, you're like, my life is going to go on. I don't know what happens next, and I'm okay with that. I'm strong. I'm turning my back on this. I'm looking towards the future. You are not bummed out by this. I swear to God, I wish everyone could handle life like this. You know, not all of us can. You look so untriggered. Like, you look very healthy to me emotionally, Pisces. You're like thinking about the future, thinking about the way things are working out. I think you are more optimistic about the direction that your life is going. This person's trying to have a breakthrough. You know what else I'm hearing, Pisces? Is that even if the two of you are in a healthy relationship with one another, like, I don't know what the state of the relationship is, but like, this person doesn't deal with the hard blows in life the same way you do. They're just like in a different place right now. They're like cranky and like things just aren't going the way they want. I think this person expected more out of their life. I think they think that they've had like bad luck and they want you, but they don't want you, you know? Like, you're being drawn towards them for a reason, but then they're like, no. Or you guys are like, no, we can't do this. It's just a struggle. This person may have also lost some kind of a contract that they thought they were going to get. I'm not seeing anything here about money. And I do think that everyone's praying for a happily ever after in some way in your lives, but I don't know that it's together. They're just coming back because they've been struggling lately. So it's a temperature check, but maybe a little bit more than that. It's that they could always come to you. If for any reason you're going through some kind of a breakup and there are children involved, I'll be honest with you, Pisces, a lot of this is a really good sign. And in that, if you have to co-parent together in the future, I think the two of you could actually be really good at co-parenting together, and you could end up being really good friends. And I think you'll always care about each other, and they may come to you for a really long time. Like just maybe they'll, like I foresee like your ex asking you for dating advice and that kind of thing. Like I'm hearing like no bridges burned really. In the long run, the two of you could have a good relationship if you divorce and you have to co-parent or something like that. You're handling yourself really well. Their ego is getting in the way and they just want to talk to you about it. So you handle that the way you want. Spirit says you're going to make the right choice. I feel like you don't need any advice because you're already handling this. Like you couldn't be handling it any better than you are. You don't need my help. You know exactly what to do in this situation. Bravo, Pisces, with your sweet, kind sensitivity.